This one looks appetizing.
When I tell you to die, I mean it!
Tactical scan complete.
Hey guys, wanted to make a little video just showcasing you some combat real quick. Things are, I just want to show you how smooth combat is at the moment. There's still a little bit more improvements to be made, but the reason I made this video is because I was going back through some of the processing of attacks and effects and things like that and made it a little bit more performant under the hood, which is always awesome for the server. But I just want to show you, it's really smooth. I got the weapons back in with the monsters re-equipping their weapons. So I think you guys will really appreciate that. Let me just make sure that the desktop audio is being captured here. I don't know if it is. Yeah, so hopefully you can hear the audio. Anyways, you'll notice here that he went ahead and equipped his weapons. And so I just want to show you this. So here's some pretty good combat here. I'm level, what level am I? I'm 45, he's 43. I'm a feral attendant, and I just stunned his ass. I'm going to try and nail him, heal myself there. Hit him up with a couple of damages before he kind of recovers, and he's going to die. And I've got a ring on that gives me some regeneration in combat to my Vigor, so you see that go up a little bit there, which is really helpful when your health is getting kind of low. Ooh, I found a neck piece that increases my armor, which is awesome. I'm going to go ahead and wear that. So right now my armor is 267. I'm going to go ahead and equip that, and let's see. You can see the Sclavis buff up there. My armor is now 295. Hell yeah. These guys are going to do less damage. Here's another kind of guy. You saw him equip his weapon there. I'm going to go ahead and lay into him here. Do a couple of... I'm a feral attendant, so I got the health buff and the armor buff going. And he's toast because I stunned him. You see he's still kind of slow animating there, and now he's back to normal. I'm out of Vigor, unfortunately, so hopefully, there we go, he's dead. So anyways, I just really wanted to show you guys that because I've been working on that the past couple of days, and it's really coming along nicely. I'm really proud of that. Something new that you'll notice too is in the examination panel for players, you'll see now you can see the effects on you, which is cool because we didn't have that before. And this has to do with the optimization of the effects I made under the hood that I was talking about. And timed effects will also show up now. So for example, you can see here, Moon's Madness, right? That's this guy here. The buff, it's giving me a little bit of an in-combat regeneration rate increase to my health. So that's pretty cool. These Banderlings will go ahead and equip their weapons. If I get to, yep, now they're both angry at me. Go ahead and stun this one. Oh god, he evaded. Now I'm going to be in trouble. And since I'm not, this is just a showcase, I don't actually have health or Vigor heal, which obviously you'd want. So I would die here normally. I'm cheating a little bit. I have God mode on. So I also created a new command for admin, and if I go ahead and hit that, they're going to stop attacking me. They're going to be like, huh, where'd he go? And then they're going to go back to their idle states. It's called the ignore me command. It's good for me when I'm testing things because sometimes I don't want the mobs to attack me. I just want to be able to hit them, and I don't want them to react or chase me. It lets me debug things a little bit better, so it took me a long time to make that command, but not that it was difficult to make, I just hadn't thought of it, and then I was like, you know what, I kind of need a command that lets me pass through without being attacked. So that's there for admin usages. But anyways, just a super short video. I wanted to show you guys that. No fancy editing here. I'm just kind of proud of that. So hope you guys can appreciate the smoothness of that. And this will be up on the public emulator probably, definitely sometime this holiday week. If not, maybe later today. I don't know. I have to test one more thing with these, and that is the crafting effects. I need to make sure that they're applying properly. It looks like all the loot generated from combat is applying properly. Effects from weapons are landing properly. So you see this has a wounding effect on it. So if I hit this guy, there's a chance that I will wound him. I don't know if it'll proc. We'll try and get it to proc. But what you'll see if I do land is you'll see a little tick of 6 damage that goes off. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to have a visual effect, this particular effect on the weapon, so it's not like, but you saw there the glacial hit. He got hit by glacial, which is on the weapon. So if he were to run, he'd be running much slower. Obviously, some of the best weapon effects are the ones that slow their combat speed down, right? Kind of like a mini stun, the C and toxicity. And it looks like I'm not going to get that dot proc, unfortunately. At least, yeah. I don't know if it happened during the fights with the Gurog. It might have, but let's see. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm gonna land it. I did get the glacier hit, so you can tell they're working. But I have seen the what's it called? That whatever this burning effect is. What is it called? Wounding. I've seen it proc as well, so I know it's working. It's just a small chance. All right, y'all. Hope you like another video, and we're coming up on you know, the Christmas time for everybody who celebrates. So Merry Christmas if you celebrate, or whatever you celebrate. Happy whatever, and hope you have a good New Year too. I probably won't release another video until sometime next year, but don't worry, the year is right around the corner. All right, all. Take care. Thanks for supporting. Like and subscribe. You know, it really helps me out. Helps the algorithm. Helps everything. So I do appreciate it. Appreciate your guys' support. And I'm just happy that this makes some people happy. All right. See y'all. Bye-bye.